Oh, beautiful. This is the clutch. That's out of clutch, in clutch. So if I change the gears here, I then use the clutch to take off again. Okay, clutch engaged, clutch out of engaged. Put this into forward, clutch engaged. Okay, put it into reverse, clutch engaged. Forward. Boxes from China. So this is definitely the biggest box I've ever had. One of the things I'm the most excited about getting from China ever. So I think it looks like it's protected pretty well. We're going to take out, the seat is loose and looks like you put that on yourself. We have spare piston rings, a hex key and the starting part. And let's see if we can get this out. Miles, could you hold the camera, please? So I'm going to lift this out. I don't know exactly what it weighs, but it's heavy. Thank you. So, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this on the website at Engine DIY or sterlingkit.com. They have this model available. There is another model available. This model is has got I think a 1.9cc engine, and I suspect that engine has a couple of balancing shafts in it, but I'm not sure about that yet. This seems to be in gear at the moment. There's a lot for me to learn about this tractor. Can I just say it is beautiful? It is absolutely beautiful in real life. Again, with so many of these things, pictures don't do them justice. I'm going to want to be going through this and oiling things. You can see the steering is really solid. Those wheels are quite soft. The steering is really good. And if I just carefully lift that up underneath, we've definitely got a diff there. I've got a differential there. Can you see that? As I move that around. Got a differential operating there, as well as, I believe, a forward and reverse gearbox. Let's just have a quick look underneath. Okay, so it wasn't clear from the online photos, but that is an all-metal gearbox. I'm just trying to figure out, there seems to be a clutch there. We've got either steel or aluminium frame here. You can see the ignition battery box over there. This motor has a larger flywheel than, for example, this little motor here. Okay, if you look at the flywheels side by side, yeah, you can see that's got a much heavier flywheel. It's also got a heavy flywheel on the other side. What do you think?
Oh, it came in.
What do you think? Look at the underneath. What do you think of that? It
looks way more shiny than it did on the internet.
Way more shiny? Do you think it looks better built than it did on the internet?
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Because now I can see all the details by eye.
That's right. Do you want to have a look at the steering?
Okay.
Have a look.
Oh my god, it actually works.
Beautiful. And it's got little gears and brakes and all over the place. I have
Don't
to
drop it.
No, heaven forbid. Well, it's in gear at the moment, so it's not going to roll off by itself.
That's smart.
Yeah, I know.
I've never seen something like that.
No,
with gears.
neither have I. It's like I've got heaps of engines, but nothing that can actually run over the floor.
I got worried that maybe Blue or Tig would knock it over.
Exactly. Cats, huh?
Parking mode.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is exciting stuff.
You should make a video about it.
I should make a video about it. What a good idea, that boy. Okay, so we let's have a look at the piece of paper that's come with it. I doubt very much that there are any instructions because, you know, it's not the way that Microcosm works. Displacement 1.9 cc. 2.3 kilograms. Horizontal water-cooled single-cylinder gasoline engine made of copper, stainless steel, and aluminium. By copper, they probably mean brass. This is a translator been used to make this. Accelerator, steering, clutch, 3 gears, neutral, forward, reverse. Rear wheel has brake and handbrake. The mini gasoline engine model is designed with the same structure as the real diesel engine. The only difference is that it's gasoline. So it's a semi-scale of a diesel engine. That's why I think it's got that rotating counterweight in there. Each part has been designed and processed by our energy. It's processed by brass and stainless steel, uses water cooling. And the capacity of the water tank is 30 mil. There is a float and a water level benchmark in the water tank. It can show the liquid level. Double flywheel design, yes, reduces the low speed response of the ancient engine. I think it means the old-fashioned type of engine. The flywheel on both sides is mounted with different sizes of pulley. We saw that. It installs a tape oil for adjustable speed. Tape oil. We are talking about a carburetor there. By oil, they mean gasoline. It sets a throttle switch that can link to control the speed of the engine. Yes, the ignition is 4.5 volts, 3 AA batteries. It uses gasoline. When you start it, it will become a banging, violent small machine. Okay, 95 gasoline, blah, 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 blah. Engine is water cooled. You need to add water before each work. When you finish the work, save the water. I think it means remove the water. The oil tank capacity, again, now you're talking about the, that's the gasoline tank. And it says here, lubrication, 4 mil of oil to the crankcase. Splash lubrication. The engine can use. It says here, right at the last bit, the engine can use. Right. So, as I said, we got a starting thing. Let's just have a look at what these do. So, this is clearly adjusting the carburetor. So that's throttle accelerator right there, and we've got a way to set it. We've got a screw here that lets you set that. Yeah, and that has set it. Undo it, and it's, yeah. Yeah, you can set the throttle any speed you want using that screw there. I like that. We're going to have a look further over here. So that was that one. The next one isn't moving until yeah. So that's, I'm going to take it out of gear if I can. Let's have a look. I believe from the video that this is gears. So that needs to go into neutral. Which way does it go? This way. Possibly not. Hey, the compression. Oh, the compression's outstanding at last. At last, we've got an engine with the kind of compression I want. I can just sit that there And it's, yeah, so that's the way it's the way we want valves to be. Thank you, Jin from Microcosm. Let's see if we can figure these out. So that has a springy feel. I'm going to have a look underneath to see what these do. Okay, let's do that. So, right. So now I'm going to turn. Okay, so this is turning the rotary thing. Okay, turning this one here. Looks like it's changing gear, doesn't it? Because it's not coming off here. It's stopped from going any further than that. That's not going to come out of gear there. There must be gears in there. Okay, what else have we got? I'm going to now wiggle this one here. It feels like a handbrake. Let's have a look under here. Okay, see that band there? That band there? So that's the diff, and that is definitely a handbrake. Around that diff, we can just, that tightens it up, and you can feel it kind of springy. So I'm going to leave that out of the handbrake off at the moment. Okay, so we've got three of these things understood. This is the handbrake that operates that strap around the diff. Well, you've obviously can see the ignition down here. This, I believe, is a gear, a gear lever. I think we've got neutral in the middle, forward and reverse at each side. I think it's in neutral at the moment. And this one here, well, that was the throttle. What was this one? Let's have a look underneath. We're going to try and figure out what's going on here. I might turn on, yeah, we get turned on the light there. Okay, so as we're going around and around here, so it's out of gear at the moment. You see that? Nothing's happening when I go like this. We're going to now slide that little handle. Okay, we slide it the other way. Okay, how does this come out of here? Yep, that's come off perfectly. It's triple A, not double A. But there's a wire that needs to be at the side, clearly. I've pulled that off. That needs to be at the side or it's not going to close. When I say I pulled it off being at the right place here. Okay, that's it there. And now this should go on. Yeah, that's better. Okay, you learn something every day, don't you? That also has a switch on it. I think we'll make sure that switch is on. Okay, because we've got another switch up there. We don't need to use that one. So that can Yeah, just rests in there. You don't want it falling against that. So let's put some petrol in here and see what happens. I might even put some, let's see how this water thing works. Oh yeah, okay, there's the float. I actually have some water prepared, so let's put that in there. Okay, the little thing is starting to lift up. You see that? Try and figure out whether that's full or not. Yeah, I think it's full there. You see? So, oh yep, that's come out all the way up. I'm just going to soak some of that up a wee bit. Okay, so we have water full. Let's now focus on petrol. I've got some petrol that I know is good here. I've just been running an engine on that. More than my other engines. That's quite a big tank. That's enough. Don't need to fill it up. I'm going to put the cap back on. I would imagine you just... Oh, yep, there we go. It's just a press fit. Okay. So I can see from... Yeah, okay. So that's... So full throttle is back and half throttle is forward. I'm going to try it just up there a little bit. We might drop a couple of drops of petrol straight in there. Really just the smell, just a whiff of petrol in there. And which way does it go? Usually they go clockwise facing this side. So, yep, I can feel it sucking. Right, I'm just going to move this a little bit. We're going to try and start this with the ignition needs to be on. I think that's on now. Okay, so that's running flat out, and I don't actually want it running that fast. So that's full power. It's not getting anywhere near low power. Okay, so we need to fix that. Full power, low power. Yeah, we'll worry about controlling it from the cab later. For now, we want to get that running at a sensible, slow speed. Okay, that's better. I'm happy with that. Let's try that. Ignition was off again. Oh, nice. That's better, isn't it? Okay, let's put it into gear. Oh, beautiful. How do we... So it's popping out of gear, as you can see. I'll be able to fix that one way or another. That's definitely neutral there. Okay, that's what we want, isn't it? Okay, I think we can get that going that slowly and then tighten up our thing here. Let's have a look at that now. We'll see how slow this goes. And this is just out of the box, like real time out of the box. Okay. The water's slightly warm in there. In summary, I'm absolutely pumped about this. Best quality, best running engine I've had from China. Always wanted a model tractor. The parts, I think, seem to be all metal, even in the diff, the gearing, and all that kind of thing. Absolutely delighted with it. Can't wait to have more fun with that. But we have one more model today, one more box from China. Let's get that open. Absolutely delighted. So we're going to tweak that up a bit, oil it, grease it, play with it some more. I'm going to tweak the control there, but there's really nothing wrong with it. So since when do I get a Chinese engine that there's nothing wrong with? Today is what's happened. Fantastic. Fantastic. Today, an engine.